Hi and welcome to Ali Lives Well on Less. I'm Ali, an early retired teacher currently living well on my small teacher's pension. And today is Foodie Friday, and welcome back if you are a regular viewer. Welcome if you are a new viewer who has found me recently. Regular viewers will know that on a Friday we talk about some aspect of food. And this month in June, I had a little bit of my supermarket budget left over because I have been really careful this month and I'm trying not to spend as much so that I can put more back into my savings, my emergency fund. And in a previous video, we were chatting in the comments about the taste of fruit and veg not being the way it should be. And it kind of led me to thinking that it might be worth trying a little experiment. And I said that I was going to get some fruit to taste, and we could have a little discussion about, is it worth paying a little bit more for fresh fruit that is in season, is grown locally and hasn't been transported hundreds or thousands of miles? And is it worth paying a bit more for something like soft fruit, which is currently in season where I am? Is it worth paying more for fruit from somewhere like Marks and Spencer's or Waitrose, which are traditionally thought of as better quality? And comparing that to, I am very lucky that here in Stirling we have a local greengrocer, and just comparing the taste to the fruit that you would get in other supermarkets. Now, I'm not dissing any other supermarkets at all. I am just talking about the taste of fresh fruit being, well, first of all, palatable, and secondly, tasting the way it should. So basically, a strawberry should taste slightly sweet and a little bit tangy. And I have been a big fan of things like the Lidl fruit and veg box, and that's fine because you buy it knowing that the fruit and veg isn't at its peak freshness, but you then go on to cook it or process it or preserve it in some way for the future. And it just seems a bit counterintuitive to be buying apples only to cook them, because the whole benefit of fresh fruit is that you get the fibre and the vitamins and basically the nutrition. And if you're cooking them, then you're not getting these benefits. So I've just set myself this little challenge, and I wanted to see if it was worth paying a little bit more for allegedly better fruit. So I have focused on 3 things today. I was in town, which is a rare event for me, and I set myself plenty of time. I was meeting a friend for coffee. Hi, Sandra. And I thought, yeah, it would be fun to go around the shops and look at things. No, it wasn't. I really, really don't enjoy going to the shops anymore. And it's not because I don't have the money to spend on things, it's just I don't like it anymore. So I went to a few shops to get some tomatoes, apples, which are not in season in the UK, but they are in season in other parts of the world. So they have been flown in, so we can have a wee chat about that later. So apples, tomatoes and strawberries. And all the strawberries I'm trying today are Scottish strawberries. And the tomatoes are, there's one lot Scottish, but the rest are certainly British. They're grown in England, and I'll share that with you. And the cost of some of these is pretty eye-watering. So I genuinely haven't tasted anything yet. So the next part of the video is you're going to see me tasting these, and it's a genuine question. Is it worth paying a little bit more for fresh fruit and vegetables that you want to eat raw. Now, if you're going to cook stuff, that's a different matter. But if you're buying an eating apple, you want to eat it and not have to turn it into apple pie filling or applesauce. So, right, shush Ali, and let's go and have a look at the lovely, I mean, to be fair, they look lovely, the lovely fruit and veg that we're going to test today. Okay, here we have the strawberries, tomatoes and apples that I have bought. They are all at room temperature, so it is a fair comparison of the taste. And okay, let's have a little look at the strawberries first, since they are on this side. So I have Waitrose strawberries, £3, Scottish, that's 400 grams. These strawberries are the ones I got from my greengrocer. Now, I can't remember how much they were, but the strawberries and 3 tomatoes were £5 and 6 pence, I think it was. And we have the Marks and Spencer's strawberries at the back. Now, it's a bigger one. It's 600 grams and it is £3.90. So strawberries ain't cheap, which is why I want them to taste good. And just for a wee comparison, I picked some strawberries from my garden this morning. So these have travelled 2 metres from my front door. But the other strawberries are all Scottish as well. So starting off with the Waitrose ones. Now I'm cutting the tops off because I'm saving the strawberry tops to make syrup, and I'll show you that at some point. I did make a video on strawberry top syrup months and months ago, last year, but that video was corrupted and I never actually got to show it. So, Waitrose strawberry, first of all. Now, it says sweet and juicy. Well, it's certainly juicy, but I wouldn't say it's sweet. A little bit bland, to be honest. Okay. We've got a nice... So this is the one from my greengrocer. These are grown in Fife, and they actually come from a named farm. You can look that up if you wish. Oh my goodness. Juicy, but not sweet at all. Oh, yeah, nope. Nope, not a fan of those either. Okay, Marks and Spencer's. Now, quite a few of you in the comments the last time said that it was worth paying for the Marks and Spencer strawberries. So let's see if you are right. Oh, that's much better. These ones are grown in Perthshire, yep. I'll even tell you the variety, Magnum. Yep, I would say yes. So far, that's the best supermarket one. That is actually quite nice. I like that. And here is one of my homegrown tomatoes. Now, I am deliberately not putting my face on camera as I am stuffing my face with strawberries. This is a homegrown one, picked out the garden about an hour ago. Yeah, no comparison. Delicious and sweet. So apart from the homegrown ones, the Scottish ones from Marks and Spencer's, I would say, are hands down the best tasting strawberries. And I'm in Stirlingshire. These are grown in Perthshire, so probably grown maybe about 20 miles from me, if that. So yeah, that's pretty local to me. These ones are Fife, a bit further over. And I forget where that one is. But yeah, so far Marks and Spencer's strawberries coming out on top. Okay, let's move on to tomatoes. So we've got the Waitrose ones. They are British. Yorkshire. These are going. I'm guessing these are grown in tomato houses in Yorkshire, so the big greenhouses. £2.70. They're on the vine, which doesn't always. I'm trying to see the weight. Am I being thick? 300 grams. Okay, so we've got 300 grams of tomatoes. That's this one for £2.70. Now it says, selected for superb flavour, plump and juicy, the taste of sunshine. I'm going to disagree with that, but it has a little bit of flavour. Not much, to be honest. Okay, the eye-watering ones from Marks and Spencer's, £4. Sweet and flavoursome, great for snacking and salads, 360 grams. They are smaller than more of the cherry style, but they say they are sugar drops, so I'm guessing they're going to be sweet. Oh yeah. These are nice. This is my thumbs up. That is the best tasting tomato I have tasted in a long time. It's sweet, slightly acidic, but would I pay £4 for it? Interesting. And, oh, that is really good. Sorry you can't see me munching my face, but you really don't want to see me eating. These are Scottish grown tomatoes, and I think the guy in the greengrocer said these were Leven, which is sort of towards the Edinburgh side of Scotland, I think. So much larger. So probably I'm not comparing like with like, but still a tomato should taste like a tomato. So let's have a taste. No, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, not. I mean, it kind of tastes like a tomato, but it's not brilliant. So the best of the tomatoes are definitely these. Oh my goodness, sugar drop tomatoes. They're probably genetically bred to be sweet, but that's a debate for a whole other day. But yep, these are really, really good. So good. I'm going to have another one. Okay. I'm not sure if I was expecting that result or not, but okay, right, let's plough on. We are now on to apples. Now, apples are not in season at the moment, but they are apparently in season in South Africa. So these are Co-op ones that I bought the other day. I like Pink Lady apples, but I've not had a good one for a while. So I've got a Pink Lady apple from South Africa. I did look in Marks and Spencer's for a comparison, and they had Pink Lady apples from South Africa, so that they had them as well. And the Waitrose ones are now Smitten apples, and these are from New Zealand. So these have definitely flown in season, but they've been flown in from the other side of the world. And I do feel I'm a little bit guilty about that, because obviously that's a lot of air miles just to get an apple. So again, that's something to consider. So I'm going to do my Pink Lady apple first. Okay. Now it says Pink Lady Distinctive Fizz. That is nice. That is a nice apple. That's easily a nice eating apple. You wouldn't need to sort of cook or do anything with that. So yeah, like that. So I'm going to try these Waitrose Smitten ones. Now it's similar in look to the Pink Lady, but I have no idea other than the description. It says it's full flavoured, rich and crunchy. So let's have a wee look. Okay, similar in colour inside. Doesn't actually smell of anything. So I'll just cut a piece. Yep, tasty. Actually tastes like a crisp, proper apple. Actually tastes like an apple. So, in order to eat apples all year round, we either eat the ones that are in storage because apples are ready in the autumn or the fall, and if you want to eat them before then, you have to eat them flown in from the other side of the world. Yeah. Is it worth it? Don't know. But that tastes really nice. So Waitrose, yes for the apples. Co-op, yes for the apples. Although 4 of the Pink Ladies at the Co-op was £2.65. Excuse me. Which is why I shouldn't be eating on camera. And 4 Smitten apples were £2.15 in Waitrose. But I did get money off in Waitrose because I bought apples, strawberries and tomatoes, and I got £1.70 off them. So my 3 items in there were £6.15. My Marks and Spencer's ones, now I did buy fruit pastels because as you know I'm always stocked up on fruit pastels. So take that off. So it was just under £8 for the strawberries and the tomatoes. That's a lot. That's a lot just for strawberries and tomatoes. So over to you. Is it worth paying a little bit more in Marks and Spencer's, but you know their stuff's good? I do want to try and support independent shops as well, but sadly the taste wasn't there this time. Apples, loved both those apples, but they are flown in thousands of miles. So one from South Africa and one from New Zealand, and that is a long way from Scotland. So there's no right or wrong answer here. I am just interested in your opinion. I am coming round to the idea of if I want fresh fruit to get all the health benefits that fresh fruit gives you, I'll have to buy it in season. But please remember, tinned fruit in juice and frozen fruit, these are all picked and processed at the right time of ripeness and then sort of frozen or tinned or canned straight away. So I don't have a problem eating frozen fruit or tinned fruit when it's out of season. I'm just talking about the fresh stuff. So through the winter, I'm happy to buy frozen fruit, but in the summer, I would really like to be able to go and buy fruit that's in season and it tastes nice. Now, none of this is going to waste. I will share it with family, or I will process it in some way. So it's still coming out of my June budget, but I'm still well under for my June supermarket budget, so it's all good. So thanks for watching. Please do let me know what do you think? What do you think of the taste test? And have you done your own taste test to see where would you spend your money? That's as simple as that. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to reading the comments as always, because I love my comments. See you next time. Bye.